If you're a fan of Apple's products, you'll be elated to hear that the next iPhone smartphone is slated to get a 35% boost in battery life. With its excellent performance capabilities, a battery life boost would serve as the perfect complement. Today, we'll give you all the details regarding this development and see if it will improve the iPhone 15 Pro Max. For iPhones, battery life is crucial. Although Apple has made great strides in improving the battery life of the iPhone over the years, the inclusion of features such as ray tracing, a lighting technique used to increase the level of realism in games, has resulted in the iPhone often drawing much more power than expected, which has an adverse effect on battery life and thermal management. Thus, it always appears that battery life is consistently below par. Recent developments suggest that this problem could be addressed in Apple's next flagship device. According to a tweet from well-known Twitter leaker AppleTracks, the iPhone 15 Pro may have better battery life due to a more efficient A16 chip. A new 3nm manufacturing process enables better performance but requires 35% less power. This is terrific news. We only have TSMC to credit for this. We'll explain how TSMC plans to optimize battery life very soon, so stay tuned.
Anything that you want to keep cool.
Expected battery upgrade. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is powered by the 4nm Apple A16 Bionic chip and has a 4,323 mAh battery that can easily last a day. According to released specifications from SmartBricks, the iPhone 15 Pro Max rumored to change its name to Ultra will have a 4,700 mAh battery with fast charging. When combined with TSMC 3nm chips, which offer higher performance while consuming 35% less power, the iPhone 15 Ultra will easily survive a day or two. We'd have to wait and see. As far as replenishing battery life goes, the iPhone 15 is rumored to feature USBC charging, which is substantially more efficient than the existing Lightning connections. We'll go into more detail about this later in the video, so stay tuned.
The weather like out there, it's hot, damn hot, real hot.
Next-gen TSMC chips. TSMC, an Apple chip supplier, has begun mass manufacturing its next-generation semiconductors using a 3nm technology. The company emphasizes the chip will have low power consumption, which could mean better battery life in the iPhone 15 Ultra. To be specific, the new chips will consume 30% to 35% less power than its 5nm processors. Since Apple creates its own iPhone processor designs, it's hard to predict the next iPhone's features based on TSMC's progress alone. However, the report indicates that Apple will have access to TSMC's 3nm processing technology for usage in the next iPhone. The iPhone 13 series introduced the Apple A15 Bionic chip, which is used in the non-Pro models. The Pro models, meanwhile, use the brand new Apple A16 Bionic chip. If Apple follows past practice, the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus might launch with the A16, while the iPhone 15 Pro and the rumored iPhone 15 Ultra would use the brand new 3nm Apple A17. Either way, the iPhone 15 models would be powered by new and more efficient CPUs, so battery life should be significantly improved. We'll keep you updated with any developments regarding the iPhone 15 Ultra, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and receive push alerts whenever we drop new videos.
Wow!
USB-C charging. There has been much speculation that the iPhone 15 will be the first iPhone series to use a USB-C port rather than Apple's proprietary Lightning port, probably because the European Union, EU, has mandated the use of the USB Type-C charging port by 2024. Despite the fact that Apple has made great strides in extending the life of the iPhone's battery, the company is still behind Android in terms of charging speed. For example, when compared to the OnePlus 10T's 150 watts fast charging, the iPhone 14 Pro Max's 27 watts capability seems somewhat tiny. Theoretically, the fastest charging speed for an iPhone 14 Pro Max is 27 watts when using a Lightning connector, which is not exactly bad. However, USB-C connections can sustain up to 240 watts of output. The point is that any USB-C power converter that supports at least 30 watts will increase the rate at which an iPhone's battery can be charged. We wouldn't be surprised to see Apple jump to 30 watts. While it might not be able to match the lightning-fast rates supported by some Android handsets, it will improve the iPhone 15 Ultra. Give us your best guess in the comments section as to how much power the iPhone 15 Ultra would have.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Even though TSMC is placing more importance on power efficiency than performance, Apple may have different goals with the A17 chip, so it's possible this upgrade might not happen. Still, since processing power is rarely a limiting factor for iPhones, if Apple emphasizes extending their device's battery life, it would be much appreciated. Especially since key competitors, Samsung, are also expected to release the Galaxy S23 Ultra with some improvements to their battery life. Find out more about it in our next video.